Hello and welcome to an unboxing. Now this, I don't know which month it is because we got an email right at the beginning or sort of in the middle of June saying that there was going to be delays to the June book and it would arrive because of a printing error, I think it was. And they had them all and they sent them back. So this is either July's book or it's June's. This came on Friday. I've had notification from Royal Mail that the other box, either June or July, is coming today at some point, probably me mid-recording these, thank God, so I don't have to do it all again. But yeah, this is either June or July, and I don't know which one it is. So let's have a go. Hey, it does look quite empty in here. So it might actually be a smaller book than the rest of the ones, because this year they have been chunky. Living Legend, Speak of the Demon, which, all right, it's 2 books in one. And what was it? There was another, Cookstill Academy, that is hidden behind here. They are chunky, chunky, chunky books. And I'm behind on my reading. But anyway, put that down there so that I don't drop it. So let's see what we have. So first out of the box, now I want to know if it's the, I'm going to be doing a bit of digging through this box because I want to know which month it is so I can get it right. July. It is the July box. Okay, so we have the itinerary card, which is a spoiler for the book, but the Butterfly Book Club, they post about what the book is. It's not some great big secret. They tell you what it's going to be, which is incredibly helpful if you want to skip the month. They tell you well in time. But it says a little bit, it doesn't have the blurb on. None of these ever have the blurb on, which is the only thing I don't like about it. But yeah, it says a little bit about the read along, a bit about the more from the author. On the back, it's got the read along challenges. So on their Discord, you do get the read along challenges. You get the weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like week 1 challenge is unboxing the box on social media. You can win £5 gift card to the Hive, which is what they call their online shop. The week 2 challenge, design a key, digitally draw it however you like. And your prize is an e-copy of The Diseased Ones, which is another book from the author. Week 3 is if you could have any type of magic, what would it be? Your prize would be a paperback of your choice by the author. And your week 4 challenge is leave a review for the book and fill in the review form on Discord, and you could get £5 gift card to the Hive. I do like doing them. I have won before, and yes, the code works. Always a bonus. And I buy more books, which is not a bonus for me or my poor shelves, but it's free, isn't it? All right, so next out of the box is our prompt card. So the book with the read along that the Butterfly Book Club does on Discord, or you can do it as you're reading, it doesn't matter. You get these prompt cards for the book. I have a box full for the books that I haven't read yet still, and there's no spoilers on these. They are all in order. So you get a prompt. So do you think this character's reaction was reasonable? And it tells you what page it corresponds to. So I put book tabs in the book just before I'm going to start reading it so that it will prompt me to use the prompt cards. And then you can post them on your social media. You can post them to your Instagram story, which is what I do. I like them. You get character art card, which is what that looks like. And I do like that artwork. And you get a letter from the author on the back. I like them. I like them. And you get another card which details when the read along is going to start. Week 1, chapters 1 to 7. Week 2, all the way up to the end. And on the back, you get a book quote. which on this one says, beware of the darkness and those who seek to conquer it. I like the darkness. And I don't just mean the rock band. Now with all those cards, you would think that they would put a blurb card in there, but no. It is the one thing I gripe about every single unboxing of these, because it annoys me something fierce, that when I'm unboxing these and I go for the book, I have to go to Goodreads to read off my computer screen, which is annoying. And if I pick up a book that's on my shelf and I can't remember what it is, I can't just look at what it is. It annoys me. But with every book that they do have a bookmark that goes with the book. I have a pot of bookmarks with this book pot that they put in the boxes last year before they stopped doing like little gifts in them. And it just has the book name and the author. I nearly dropped it. But now we have the book. And they always come in these nifty little butterfly pouches, just like Fairy Loots do. But it's cute. I like it. They are quite tight, these bags. So I'm always worried about catching the book before it gets out. Because if you can, and it's not spoiler, it's a green edge, but you can see how tight it is. And it is all the way, I mean, it isn't now. But it was all the way out. And I have ripped these bags before trying to get the book out without. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I like it, but I'm not sure. So this is the Butterfly Book Club book for July. And it is Keyholder by Danielle Harrington. Danielle Harrington. I'm sure I said Danielle. And it is book 1 of the Wells of Power series. Now, I said in one of my unboxings, I think it was of Rose in Chains from Illumicrate, that I didn't like character art on the front cover, and I'm still not keen on character art on the front cover of a book, but I think it works more on this one than it does on that one, and it looks a lot better. I just wasn't keen on that artwork. I like this cover. This is gorgeous for a gorgeous cover. I do like it. I like that the foiling is like a mirror, all the different, I can't remember what it's called. You know when it shines all different colours? I can't remember what it's called all. But we go for the spine and then we go for the back. Now the Butterfly Book Club never put barcodes on their books. Perfection. We never get a dreaded barcode. But on the back it says, for every person who does not deserve the darkness, I do this for them. And then we get the sprayed edges. They're not wraparound, so you do have the green, and I do like these edges. I like the use of keys. I like keys. I think keys are pretty. But I do like it. So like I said, they never put blurbs on their dust jackets. We do have a quote from the book instead, which is, I don't think you have to be a warrior or a king or a well-minder to save us. I just think you have to be you. Inspiring. And there is another quote here on the back one. And my heart, I thought I could never give it to another, never, but you have changed my mind. So let's have a look at the naked hardcover. And I do like it. I think it is very, very pretty. It's a muted greeny colour. I like the silver foiling in the shape. I like that it's understated because the cover is very, very busy. Get this right. The cover is very, very busy. There's a lot going on. It's just plain and pretty. And we're sticking with the key because it's called Keyholder. We go on the spine. And this is the back, which has the quote, beware of the darkness and those who seek to conquer it. A quote from a different thing. The same quote that's on the read along weeks. I knew I'd read it somewhere. But I do like the use of foiling on it. and it goes with the thing. I like this border. I do. So then we get into the interior artwork, and again, it is quite dark, but I do like it. And it is the same artwork here on the back as well. And we do have signed on this title page. I do like the books that when they have signatures, they have a proper separate signed page to put the signature on. These are hand signed because usually we have like stickers, signature like sticker things that to put in the middle of here, but I do like having a hand signed thing. See, it does something that I don't like in books. It's praise for said book before you even get to the story. Praise for the story that you're about to read should be at the back where you can, you know, feel the same way. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, and then we're into the content warnings. So before we get to the content warnings, I'm going to read the blurb because it doesn't have a blurb. And that annoys me. It annoys me something fierce. It's the only thing I can get annoyed about with this lot. Oh, I even like that. Now, I said I like the front cover of this. I know this is off on a tangent, and I do like the front cover of this. It's really, really pretty. I really like the normal cover. I like the normal cover better than this one. I'll put it up on screen while I read the blurb out, but wow. Octavia Fletcher, the daughter of Rustwick's wealthy wheat overseer, finds herself blood-bound to a key that holds an ancient magic coveted by all the kingdoms of the land. The well of eternal healing in Hrytza has been shrouded in a veil of impenetrable darkness for a millennium, its precious waters cut off by the gods of old. But now Octavia possesses the key that can unlock it. Captured by a bounty hunter with a mysterious past, Octavia must fight to survive a slew of enemies who are keen to steal her and the key's power for themselves. But danger lurks not only in the evils of men. The darkness surrounding the fallen kingdom of Hrytza is creeping past its boundaries for the first time since its creation, and anyone caught in its clutches perishes. Time is running out. Not only for Octavia, but for all the wells of power gifted to humanity. Only the keyholder can walk through the darkness and reverse its destruction. But can Octavia endure long enough to do so? And can she survive her own heart when it comes to the bounty hunter who has proven time and time again that he will do anything to save her? Ooh. Oh. Oh. I don't know what I'm going to read for this month, but that is interesting. That sounds really, really interesting to me. I'm usually behind on my read-alongs. I like the read-alongs because it prompts me to read the books that I get in the book boxes, which if you've been watching for a while, you know that I am way behind on, years behind on, even for some of them. And when I have actually finally got round to reading some of them, I don't like them. But that sounds interesting to me. I love that cover. I like this cover, but I love that one. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have you heard of this book? Is it new out? I don't know because it doesn't say. It already has 100 reviews because the Butterfly Book Club, they don't just do new books. Some of the books have been out for years and are part of a finished series, which I like because it brings me to series that I would never have picked up and have never picked up. So I don't know how old this one is. It is book one in a series. I'll probably read it for the August, I hope. I'm going to be putting together a list later today. But if you like this video, please click that like and subscribe button because I am currently at, I think it's about 750 subscribers and I want to get to 800 by the end of August. I want it. So it will really help me out if you push that button. And let me know your thoughts on the Butterfly Book Club box for July.